Hello, ASIM viewers from across Indonesia. I'm Maria Lizia Hasni, and it's my honor to be your host for today's fruitful event, the 6th and final edition of SHIMIZU Premium Interview. SHIMIZU Indonesia celebrated its 50th anniversary last year, and this interview series, which began in May 2023, has been serving as a valuable opportunity for SHIMIZU to reflect on its achievements and contributions in Indonesia over the past 5 decades. At the same time, it has been an opportunity to gain new inspiration for the next 50 years and beyond through meaningful conversation with business leaders from various industries. We hope that this dialogue will also be a source of inspiration for today's guests as well as our viewers. Well, esteemed viewers, without further ado, I'd like to welcome Ms. Lisa Widodo, Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of Blibli, a commerce company well known and loved by millions of Indonesia. Good afternoon, Ms. Widodo. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
And esteemed viewers, we also have one more speaker. Let me introduce you to Mr. Kohei Akiyama, Chief Representative of SHIMIZU Corporation Jakarta office. Welcome, Mr. Akiyama. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for the introduction, Maria-san, and nice to be here with you, Lisa-san. I'm very excited to learn more about Blibli's business today because General Group is our most important client. Also, SHIMIZU Corporation is actively seeking collaborations and partnerships with various companies across many different industries to drive innovation. So I'm grateful for this opportunity today.
Thank you for your time. Now let's start by hearing a brief introduction about Blibli, distinguished viewers. Ms. Widodo, could you tell us the history of Blibli from birth until today?
Okay, sure. Thank you, Ms. Maria, for the questions. I think when we're talking about Blibli, Blibli was actually founded in 2011. So we're going into our 14th year this year.
Amazing.
Thank you. But I think the idea of Blibli, which is coming from our founding father, which is the Jarum Group. So it was back around in 2009, where they actually think about it's very important for them to do a lot of the diversification of the businesses. Because if back then, if we see the market capitalizations, in the 1990s, majority of the market capitalization was dominated by industry like consumer goods, like Coca-Cola, and then automotive like General Electric, and then we see a lot of the oil company like ExxonMobil, and then we also see banking, let's say Citibank. And then they say around 2000s and 2000 going to 2009, they say a lot of the technology disruption happens. And if we see today, as you can see, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta is actually dominating the market capitalizations. So back then in 2009, they think that, okay, it has to be something related to technology if they ought to go for diversifications. And then I think looking at their background, they're very good in knowing about Indonesian market because of their cigarette business. So they pretty much understand on how Indonesia going. And its potential. They understand the Indonesian market, they understand from pretty much Sabang to Merauke, they understand the consumer. And I think the retail or the consumer goods is one of their strengths. And then the combination of those expertise, which is the consumer and also the technology, hence e-commerce. So we're going into Blibli as our online retailer, we call it. So we built Blibli in 2000, finally Blibli started in 2011. And I think throughout our 13 years of experience, I think we evolved because as you can see, Indonesia is also evolving a lot in the past 13 years. When we first came into the market, we understand if we want to do e-commerce, it has to be the B2C model because we believe that the business to consumer model is the one who can get the profit from the consumer because it has margin in it. So it has been our core and true business model until now. Hence, we also develop our supply chain network. So we do have a lot of warehouses around Indonesia.
How many warehouses?
Currently, we're in the 12 warehouses. which is, and I think it keeps growing because, Blibli is evolving quite a lot. Right now, we're not just dealing with online, but we're also going into offline. Because again, our true blood is actually more into retail experience. And we believe that retail experience is always about online and offline. I think in the past 3 years, we've been acquiring Ranch Market as well as part of our family. And then also Ticket.com, as you know, Blibli and Ticket.com is under the same company. And also recently we acquired Dekoruma as well, which is more into the furniture businesses. And this is not stopping because our value proposition to Indonesian market is actually both online and offline. It's getting closer and closer to consumer. I think one of the key pillar that hold Blibli through is also the smartphone business. So we actually have right now I think more than 200 stores that we operate both mono or multi-brand.
Okay, so I might say that the founding fathers really know the needs of Indonesians, right?
Yes, and believe actually in Indonesia.
And believe in Indonesia,
Yeah.
Amazing. So the e-commerce market, as we might know, that today is highly competitive. There are so many online malls. So in your opinion, what sets Blibli apart and makes customers choose it over other online malls?
I think what I said earlier, I think it's not just about the online. I think Blibli ability to understand consumer both online and offline, I think is also key. I think Blibli itself was very true to our core, which is always about the service. It was always about the trust. Because we're coming into the Indonesian market because we always believe that the customer is always number one. So we do listen a lot to their needs. That's why everything that is sold in Blibli is always original. We always try to partner with the brand owner, the principal, so we can pretty much convince that it is an original product that is sold by Blibli. Our customer service also has been world-class recognition in terms of how we deliver our service to our customer. All Blibli product in the online, actually millions of product in our online platform can be returned. All of them can be returned to Blibli within 15 days period. So that's some of the thoughts that we always think that the customer will be the number one when they interact with Blibli.
Okay, so it's about managing trust of the customer, right? So fantastic. So maybe I would like to know more about Blibli sustainability efforts until today. How?
Okay, that's a very interesting topic. Actually, in the first, I think about 7 to 8 years, we've been very focusing in terms of developing our ecosystem. And then I believe back in 2020, there's a lot of effort from Blibli owners, which is our employee, where they feel that because they're young, they feel that the needs of how do we preserve, how do we make sure that our business is also sustained in terms of the environment. So there's a movement actually internally within the Blibli employee where we have a task force of sustainability team. It comes from a different angle, from marketing, from operations, from human capital, from our learning and development team as well. And we kind of get together and we kind of have a lot of initiative. Until today, we have initiative what we call as the Langkah Membumi Festival, which is LMF. It's actually our third year last year, 2024. And I think during the Langkah Membumi Festival is actually, we would like to put it as a melting pot where we kind of conduct or actually gather a lot of the business partners within that festival. It's usually a 2 days festival. Last time we do it in Spark in Senayan Park in November last year, where we also invite speakers, not only from the government, but also from the community. There's a lot of the ecopreneurs as well, displaying their efforts in terms of the sustainability. So I think it's becoming more and more involvement throughout our Blibli journey. I think since our IPO as well, we're also being regulated by the OJK to kind of put a sustainability report as well. So we actually in Blibli, we believe in the 6 materiality topics. What are the 6? One is actually the resource use, and then there is a waste, and then emission, because there's a lot of logistics going on, the courier and everything. And then we also believe in the community relations because we believe that giving back through community or engaging with the community is also part of our call. And then, of course, when we're talking about online data privacy and we're talking about consumer retail data privacy becoming very, very key as well. So that's the kind of effort overall that in the future we're planning to continue putting a lot of focus on.
Okay, I can see that it grows a lot, yeah. So 13 years of experiences, right?
Right now, yes.
Amazing. All right. Now let me turn to you, Mr. Akiyama-san. The construction market must also be highly competitive, especially in Indonesia, where there are a lot of construction opportunities. In your opinion, what sets SHIMIZU apart and makes it stand out from the competitors? Mr. Akiyama?
Okay, I believe there are 3 key factors that set SHIMIZU apart from our competitors. First, we work on every project with master builder spirit. In other words, Japanese craftsmanship. This spirit reflects our dedication to precision, quality, and the attention to detail in everything we do. Second, we approach every project with sincerity. SHIMIZU has been keeping this commitment for 220 years after our foundation. So because of this, our clients trust us, and their trust in turn becomes our motivation to exceed their expectations. Third, we honor our long history, but we are also forward-thinking builders. We embrace and apply advanced technologies and innovation to stay ahead and deliver exceptional value to our clients. So I believe this unique balance between our strong values and cutting-edge technology is SHIMIZU's strong point to stay competitive in the market.
Okay, so it makes SHIMIZU stand out from the competitors, right? Amazing. So as a testimony to SHIMIZU's commitment to innovation and talent development for the future, SHIMIZU Corporation built and opened a facility called Novare in Tokyo, Japan last year. Could you tell us, Mr. Akiyama-san, what Novare is and how it will serve as an innovation hub for the company?
Okay. SHIMIZU Corporation built Novare in Tokyo to realize the company's vision to become a smart innovation company by 2030 with the goal. So Novare's official name is Smart Innovation Ecosystem Novare, and it came to full operation in April last year. Simply put, Novare is a facility where we honor our long history of 220 years and also nurture the enterprising spirit that lies at the heart of SHIMIZU DNA for the future generation. At our innovation center, Novare, you can see SHIMIZU history from the founder's work to the major building SHIMIZU has built until today. Also, you can also see the advanced technology that we apply to the current construction works. And most importantly, there is a collaboration space where SHIMIZU and the various partners can work together and exchange ideas to promote open innovation. So I'd like to invite you, Lisa-san, or anybody from Blibli soon who is interested in our Open Innovation Center, Novare.
Okay, amazing. It's interesting about Novare. We'd like to know more maybe later. Okay, distinguished viewers, to wrap up this discussion, I would like to ask both of you about the future plans and commitment to sustainability and delivering value. Would you like to go first, Mr. Akiyama-san?
Okay. So our SHIMIZU future plan is very straightforward. We continue to work on every project with master builder spirit and sincerity. That is our DNA, so we will carry forward it to the future. Also, we keep seeking the essential needs of our clients and society and strive to deliver value that is ahead of time. Our ultimate goal is creating a sustainable future together with our clients and society. So with this mindset, which we call now Beyond the Construction, we wish to become an essential company for the people and the country of Indonesia like Blibli.
Okay, amazing about that. How about Blibli, Miss Widodo?
Yeah, I think we're talking about Blibli existence within the Indonesian landscape is definitely our focus, our main focus. When we're talking about sustainability, we make sure that we are always relevant to Indonesian market. We always see the consumer throughout the experience, enhancing their retail experience through online or offline. We also believe that the category that we're focused on is something that is related to our value as well. As you know, out of 13 years of our experience, now we're already in a lot of the categories pillar. We're in the consumer goods pillar, we're in the smartphone consumer electronic pillar. We're also in the lifestyle pillar, which is through ticket.com. And we're just recently go into furniture or home and living also pillar. So, and I think we're not stopping on this. We believe that, again, when we're talking about sustainability, we always talk about how we're giving a solutions. I think including our effort to make sure that the 6 materiality topic that I've discussed earlier is something that we also take very good care of. And not only that, I think again, our commitment to sustainability effort through our Langkah Membumi Festival is something that we would love to always doing and keep being the melting pots of the business partners and also the consumer Indonesian market and also the government to how to create a sustainable not only business but also a sustainable society in the future. So we also hope that SHIMIZU can also join our Langkah Membumi Festival this year. Hopefully there's a lot of the partnership that also can be done in the future.
What an amazing development journey of both companies. As we conclude this insightful session and the last edition of SHIMIZU Premium Interview, distinguished viewers, let me extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guests, Ms. Lisa Widodo and Mr. Kohei Akiyama, for sharing their valuable insight in today's engaging discussion. So to our viewers, thank you for spending your time with us. We hope this interview has provided you with new insights into key industry players in Indonesia and their contributions to our nation's future. I'm Maria Lizia Hasni signing off. Thank you for your time. Good day and goodbye everyone.